Hey cuties, PeachY here. Welcome back to a new video, and in this video we have some Monster High news to talk about. We have a brand new clip for the upcoming new episode, Spill the Beans, for the G3 animated series. We also have our first look at G3 Medusa. We also have new listings for new dolls and more, so stay tuned and let's get into it. As always, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It helps out the channel a lot and you never miss out on the latest Monster High, Rainbow High, and more pop culture doll tea. Also, it's my birthday. Yay! It's the 21st of September. I'm filming this super late as always, but it is the 21st of September and I'm 23 years old now. Amazing. So anyways, so we now have a new clip. We have a new article by Collider.com. It got shared by Shia Fontana, the showrunner, on Instagram. That's how we all found out. And along the article, we also have a new clip and our first official image at G3 Medusa and another mysterious parent figure in the shot. So the article goes as follows. The boos are back and just in time for the spookiest season of the year. On Monday, October 2nd, Nickelodeon's Monster High series returns with brand new episodes for season 1. The latter half of the season will be ushered in with a 30-minute long special entitled Spill the Beans. Okay, so not 20 minutes, it's 30 minutes. Amazing. That's even longer. After rumors of a witch begin spreading around Monster High, Dracula goes on a search to see if there's any truth to it. Unbeknownst to him, his daughter Dracula is the witch in question, and she wonders whether she should reveal her secret or keep it to herself for now. Ahead of the show's return, Collider is excited to share an exclusive clip from the episode, which we will break down later on. The latest sneak peek offers a glimpse into Dracula's Ken Marino investigation as he sources every inch of the cemetery for a possible witch lurking in the shadows. As his search continues, he becomes increasingly more flustered, wondering how something so major could have possibly slipped past him unnoticed. Meanwhile, Dracula Courtney Lynn watches, wanting the entire ordeal to end because, of course, she is a witch. Unfortunately, things get a little more complicated when Toralei, Alexa Khan, comes rushing out with evidence that paints her as the witch instead. So Dracula uses a little magic to make Toralei disappear, only to land her right in front of the headmistress Bloodgood, played by Deborah Wilson. The Monster High series builds upon the ongoing legacy of Mattel's toy line. Yada, 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 going on, not much else. Right, and then they mentioned that for future episodes, there's going to be a zombie invasion and also midterms. So that's going to be very exciting. And then we also have a ton actually of new additions to the voice cast, which include Better Call Saul's Rhea Seehorn. She's a Emmy-nominated actress who will voice Medusa that we now have seen. So she's amongst one of the well-known figures in Greek mythology, of course. Along with Seehorn, the new cast members include Jessica Darrow from Encanto as Escalita Calaveras. So she's coming so soon. I'm so excited. Obviously, if you remember, her concept art leaked a long time ago, but she's coming soon. I'm guessing sooner than later, so that's so exciting. I mean, we know from the episode descriptions she's supposed to show up in a episode in season 1, so I wasn't sure if it was going to be sooner than later, but it seems that, she's coming very soon. So that's very exciting. And also Jessica Darrow, the name doesn't really ring. I don't remember her name, but she's from Encanto. So that's an amazing movie. So yay. I'm just glad that she's going to, hopefully, maybe she'll even sing Escalita. Hopefully, that would be so cool. Then we have Kate Del Castillo playing Selena Wolf, obviously Claudine's mom. She's from the book of Life, so that's fun. And then we have John O'Hurley from Seinfeld as Hades. We have Debbie Derryberry, who is the OG Dracula actress, which is super exciting. She's returning, not to play Dracula, but that would be funny if she would voice like a vampire who's like Dracula, but she's voicing a new character called Uriel. So I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but I think, yeah, new character. I haven't heard of this new character, so who they are, if they're a parent, perhaps that would be interesting, or maybe a new student. I'm thinking maybe a new parent, since in this new episode it seems we're going to get to see a lot of new parents from different monsters, but I'm not sure. I think she's a legend, so especially with her history in Monster High, so I think they would want to keep her on. Or maybe she'll just be like a nice little cameo for one episode. But she's included nonetheless in a episode here, which is super exciting. And then we have Wayne Knight, also from Seinfeld, as Ralph. Again, not sure who that is. Then we have America Young, Barbie vlogger. You mean like she was the voice actress who voiced Barbie in her vlogging episodes on YouTube? That's fun. She is playing Steno, Steno. Again, not sure how to pronounce that, but Steno. Not sure who, again, I don't know who that is, but sounds super cool. And of course, we have the other returning cast members who play all of our lovable main characters. So the Monster High episodes are going to come back in October, starting on October 2nd at 5 p.m. And then from then on, obviously, we're going to get more episodes weekly, I'm assuming. But yeah, that first episode is going to be Spell the Beans, which is going to be, again, a longer runtime episode with 30 minutes, which is, again, all about Draculaura debating whether or not she should tell her dad if she's a witch. And I think we all know how it's going to end, but it's still fun. It's because it's Draculaura, and finally we're going to get some more development with her character. So yeah, that's going to happen. And also apparently we're going to get a new Monster High web series called Monster High Mysteries Monster Ball. If they're referring to the YouTube web series, is that the one they're mentioning here? I think they're talking about a brand new web series that's tying into Monster Ball that's going to be premiering on October 27th. So I guess it's also coming out. So alongside the new episodes on Nickelodeon. So that's really cool, very fun. I still haven't watched the webisodes that are in 2D, right? I heard that they're fun. There's a lot of music, but I haven't watched them just because they're not like, I don't know. Is it really interesting? But yeah, then we get to the exclusive clip, of course. Now, the actual clip, I believe, is unlisted, so you can't watch it on YouTube. You can't find it on YouTube unless you have the link. So I guess it's really an exclusive first look. There's also like a couple of mistakes where there's like dialogue, but the mouths of like Dracula's mouth doesn't move. So I think it's an early copy of the episode, so it's obviously not finalized, but October 2nd, that's like in a couple of weeks, like 2 weeks, so I'm sure that this is really just an early first look. Like we mentioned before, obviously it's just about Dracula. It just shows him looking for the witch in the cemetery with a device while he communicates with Headmistress Bloodgood via walkie-talkie, and Dracula is also there watching it all unfold, but can't tell him that she's the witch. And then Torlight pops up out of nowhere carrying a ton of I guess ton of witch stuff, that kind of makes her look like the witch, because like why else would she have it? But I'm guessing that she heard about this whole search, and she went and got all of Draculaura's witchcraft stuff, but how would she find it? I don't know. But essentially, people now think that she's a witch, especially because, Draculaura poofs her away in front of Headmistress Bloodgood. And so Dracula's like, oh my God, she's a witch. And then, Headmistress Bloodgood is just like super disappointed in her, because obviously Torlight is super against witches. But I'm guessing that's going to be the whole crux of the episode, where now she seems to be in trouble. And then Draculaura will have to come forth and, be honest and, say that she's a witch instead of Torlight, because again, she would be getting in trouble. But I think it'll be fine. And I think in this episode, that's where we also see new parents pop up, because I think there's going to be like a conference with all of the parents from the students at the beginning, and then that's where we will see Medusa pop pop up, and then this other parent figure next to her in this picture. Actually, we've seen Medusa before, not really like in person via a photograph in a previous episode, but she was there before, albeit in a filter. The photograph was in a weird filter, so it wasn't a clear picture. But now we get to see her finally in her casual outfit and her look, official look, and she's blue. I don't know why she's blue. She's not green like Deuce. I guess the other mom is green, and so that's why Deuce is green. I don't know, but as you may recall, Deuce has two moms. It's not just one. So it's Medusa and Lyrica. His other mom has a name with L, something with L. It starts with L. I forget, but yeah, it's good. Yeah, so that's really fun. Maybe that's the other mom next to Medusa. Maybe that's the other mom. I don't know. I don't know, because I think she has more of like a feathery type, scaly look to her. I don't know. I mean, honestly, because I initially thought that it was just like she was like the mom of like a dragon monster, but maybe she is a second mom, the other mom to Deuce. But by the way, but how Medusa is reacting here to the other person, like talking to her, maybe she's not, I don't know, but it's fun that we get to see Medusa at least here, and then this other new character, and then of course we have new characters as well with new voice actors, and Debbie Derryberry, that's such a fun name. Wow. Yeah, she's returning, and then Draculaura. So yeah, this new episode is gonna be so fun. And finally, again, I mean, it's been a drought. We've had nothing, so it's so good to finally have some action again. And it seems on October 2nd, we're also getting a new doll release, as shared here via Lou Valentine. We can see here there's a lot of new releases from Mattel, and one of them is on Monday, October 2nd, for Monster High. It's a doll, as we can see there by the descriptions. But who it is, I don't know. But yeah, so that's also coming, a new doll on the same day that we're getting a new episode. So a lot of Monster High action happening soon. I don't know who it is. We already had Holiday Claudine. Maybe it's Holiday Scalita, because she hasn't dropped officially, but she has been found in stores already. So maybe that'll be the release. It's Holiday Scalita, or maybe it's the announcement of Spectra, or someone else. And that was the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and become a member today so you don't miss out on post more content like this coming your way daily, and keeping you up to date with all the adulty you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time. Stay peachy. Kisses.